as promised. Once Christmas had become a popular feast throughout the church after the 4th century, it did not take long for Advent to evolve as a distinct liturgical season. In ancient times, people tended to precede a time of feasting with a time of fasting. There are hints of a penitential season at this time of the year in the 5th century in Spain and especially in Gaul, where today we find France. These parts of Europe had a close link to the Eastern Church, which celebrated its main nativity on January the 6th, the Epiphany as we know it. They approached this feast with 40 days of fasting and penance, very similar to that of Lent, possibly because Epiphany had taken on a baptismal theme, just as was true in the Easter season at the Easter Vigil. Among those people, Saturday and Sunday were excluded from fasting, just as they were in Lent in Gaul. In Gaul, to maintain 40 days of fasting, Advent began on November the 11th, the feast of St. Martin of Tours. At one time, Advent was also known as St. Martin's Lent. The season of Advent, as we know it, probably had a different origin. By the mid-6th century, the Church in Rome had begun to focus on the December Ember Days that occurred on the Monday, Wednesday and Saturday after the feast of St. Lucy on December the 13th. These days, a week before the Nativity on December the 25th, had a distinct penitential theme. The reason lay in the 5-day pagan festival of Saturnalia from December the 17th to the 23rd. On December 17th, sacrifice was offered to Saturn, the god of agriculture. The days following were filled with gift exchanging, feasting and excess. It seemed that the Church tried to offset the influence of this popular pagan festival with days of fasting, prayer and penance as it looked ahead to the Feast of the Nativity on December the 25th. At the end of the 6th century, during the reign of Pope Gregory the Great, a short preparation season of 4 weeks had evolved in the Roman Church. Sunday themes looked ahead to the joyful remembering of Jesus' birth on December the 25th. The penitential theme, popular in generations before, had faded. More to follow.